Yo, good, good morning, everybody. Just a little bit of technical difficulties today, but we got it figured out. I'm upstairs right now, but I'm making my way back downstairs to my garage. I hope and trust everybody's having a good morning. Let me say hi to Lotus real quick before I go downstairs. Hi, Cuckoo. Hi, Cuckoo. All right, let me go downstairs. I am here. What is up? Sorry about all the tech difficulties today. Hey, what's up, Clovis? Spilt Guilt. Hi. Hi, Clovis. I hope you have a nice day at work. It's good to see you, my friend. I appreciate the lurk. Hi, Spilt Guilt. How's it going? New friend. You are also a fitness streamer, right? Is that correct? Let me change my audio input so you can hear me a little better. Let me. There, that should be a little bit better. Let's make sure my ground control is working. Yes, it is. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. It's Tuesday. No, I'm not into fitness. Haha. I was thinking about doing meal prep streams. Ooh, that would be really fun. I would tune in for that. What kind of foods do you like to meal prep? And I need to get a lot better at meal prepping, so I need some inspiration. So I'll definitely be there if you do. Happy Tuesday. I'm a plus-size woman. I fear people would clown TF out of me working out. So mainly high protein. That's too bad. That's a little frustrating. Is that something that's happened before? Because I feel like on this website, I feel like everybody's been so nice, you know? And I'd say go for it. Don't worry about what other people say. Mr. Dark Phoenix, what's up, my friend? You were born a legend, don't let anything stop you. Life and all kinds of obstacles have been in your way. And guess what? You stopped them all, you overcame it. Nothing can stop you. Hi, my dude. Hey, I appreciate the kind words this morning. I really do. Let me scoot this back so maybe you guys can see me a little better. You got you. Hey, I don't know. You know, I was really nervous. I was really scared to start streaming. I've been streaming for less than a month. I think this is my 5th week now. And I just went for it, and it feels really good. Hi, Dark Phoenix. It's really nice to meet you, and I'm glad you're here. I usually start streaming at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'm a Pacific time person. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I lift very heavy. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, I do a little bit more gymnastics. I was a gymnast for 20 years. I was a gymnast for a very long time. You'll see me do some handstands, some planches today. I'm more of a gym was. Gym is, gym was. So Tuesdays are probably a little bit more intensive. My Thursdays are very light, and then my Saturdays I like to empty the tank, if you know what I'm saying. Yes, I was a gymnast. You made an affiliate in a month. You're doing amazing. You just gotta throw yourself out there. Hey, people might like you, right? I got my stores in Bickle Mighty here. Start my morning off right. It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Dark Phoenix. Barn Brother is great. And Split Guilt, you know? Just show up to people's streams like you're doing, say what's up. You might make some friends. You might get some follows. You might play some video games on a dual stream with other people, you know? I think if you did fitness streams, I'd be there. For you, I'd even mod. I'd even mod for you, and I'd make sure nobody hits you with some rude comments. So if you start fitness streaming, I'll be there for you, Spilt Guilt. Yeah, Barney's the best. And I missed him. He took like 2 weeks off from streaming, and I really missed him. So I'm glad he's back, and I hope we can play a lot more video games soon. Is Mr. Dark Phoenix a streamer? I'm not sure, but Spilt Guilt, I'm gonna give you a shout out right now. Because the people need to see what you've got going on. And if Mr. Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, also streams, I'll give him a shout out. I assume you're a man, Mister. Spilt Guilt, more like Spilt Guiltless. This mysterious streamer has no recent broadcast, no tags, and no self-description. Are they ghosts, secret agent? Who knows? One thing's for sure, they're keeping this all in suspense. I didn't want to say if it's not allowed. It's allowed in here. It's allowed in here. Hey, wee. What's up, Stars and Bars? Oh my gosh, this stream is starting off so well. This stream is starting off so well. Let's also give Stars and Bars his flowers. Yes. Let's give Mr. Dark Phoenix a shout out real quick. I just gave out 2 shout outs. Mr. Dark Phoenix. And I will make sure the second it goes on cooldown, I will give you your shout out, Stars and Bars, because you're the man. Good afternoon. Well, it's still morning for me, Nini. How are you today? It's really good to see you. I'm wearing my whole Cal get up today. A little bit too much Cal, to be honest. So right now, I got some plans for fasciitis. So right now I'm taking this lacrosse ball here, and I'm rolling out the bottom of my feet. And let me make sure chat is nice and big so I can see. There it is. There it is. I can see. Yes. Yes, he is. Stars and Bars is great. And he's one of the best streamers. No! No! My ads are all the way turned down. I've been busy in the mornings and early afternoons as is lately. Hey, I mean, what I've learned is, when you're busy and you get things done, like you feel really, really good about it, having a bunch done and like putting it off, that's when like the real stress happens. So I'm glad you're handling it well. You're free from that. My ads are all the way down, y'all. My ads are turned down to the very bottom. And what can you do? There's pre-roll ads. I'm really sorry about that, but I can't avoid them. If I could turn them off, I would, because ads aren't gonna make any money. And money's nice. I think if I got money from this stream, if I got money from the stream, I'd probably just spend it on better production value. I appreciate you guys coming in my low production value era. It gives you something to do. It isn't laying down like a potato. Yeah, I've been laying down like a potato for the past year, and then I started streaming, kicked myself into shape. So I'm gonna start moving around. You guys know I like to just flail my arms like this. And actually, real quick before I do, I've created a Discord. It's very new, it's very bare bones. If you guys want to check it out, you're more than welcome to join. I also have a YouTube. I'm actually live on YouTube right now. If you want to see me there. Yeah, of course, Nini. I'm sorry I stepped out quickly there. I had to talk to my dad. Let's see. I'm just gonna make sure my YouTube is good. Yes, my YouTube does look good. Look at that. So I just started multi-streaming, and it looks like everything is going well. Okay, we can focus now, y'all. We can focus. There we go. All right, let's flail the arms around, get the blood moving, right? Can I send it to you on Cord? It's not letting you join the Discord through the link? Really? Let me see. Yes, Nini, give me just a second. Give me just a second, Nini. Hope to catch you. I'm a variety streamer, but I'm a Tetris nerd. Ooh, I love Tetris. Did you know that Tetris is like, oh my gosh, I might be making stuff up right now. But I heard Tetris was like a good way to help people overcome PTSD. Really, the Discord link isn't working? That's not good. Maybe I'm gonna have to address that, I suppose. Really? My apologies, y'all. I'm not really... I might have to go upstairs to handle this. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe this will work. That's a little annoying that the thing's not working. I did set it so that okay, can I right click this? Invite people. Copy. Okay. This should work. This should work. Maybe no, it's the same link, right? This is the link. This is the same link though. This is the same link. You had to do it twice? Okay, Nini. Yes, it's a little bare bones, y'all. It's a little bare bones. Mr. Dark Phoenix, are you creatine? Because you just gave my heart a pump. Oh, that's nice of you. W Riz. Yes, it can. I myself have been having less and less episodes. That's awesome. So I was right. About the PTSD, and that I'm glad your PTSD is lessening a little bit. Let me send this link straight to Nini, cause let me send this to Nini, cause I need my OG fan here. There we go. All right, hopefully that'll work. All right, let's actually, you got in. I was right, W touch yourself. You've seen nothing yet. Mr. Dark Phoenix is an awesome supportive message bringer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, well I like to think I'm a supportive stream, so I think we're a match made in heaven. Yes, I love you. Yeah, I love Stars and Bars too. Alright, Nini is in the Discord. Spilt guilt, excuse me. I read your profile. It's spilled with the T. It's spilled with the T. So we're just moving around. We're finally getting started. And again, guys, I like to start at 10 a.m. Pacific. Just this morning, I had some problems with the YouTube multi-streaming. But I'm here. Let's stretch out the hamstrings. So today, y'all, I have an agenda. Can you guys see it? Is it a bad color right now? It's should be over here, right? We're just gonna warm up. We're gonna take care of the shoulders. We're gonna do some gymnastic strength. We're gonna do some handstands, some planches. I am 5 pull-ups. Gungan gave me 5 pull-ups yesterday. You guys are welcome to give me pull-ups with your channel points if you have enough. I also have talk or text to speech now. You see the workout, great, awesome. I need to put a background on it so the colors don't get washed out. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Johnny D Light? Shout out Johnny D Light. I just used all. There's so many good people in here, Johnny. Yeah, maybe a background. I'm sorry. I wanna like get to work. I need to start working out. There's so many things I gotta do. Shout out Johnny D Light. Yes. Hey, I'm glad you're back, and I'm glad you're doing the late night streams. That means I can raid into you. Keep talking, we like it. Okay. Okay, should I try to put a background then? Johnny D Light. I'm really glad you're back. I really enjoy your streams. And I see you. I check the people. And I see you lurking in my streams, and I do really appreciate it. I do really. Oh, you gave me 5 pull-ups. Oh my gosh. All right. I have 10 pull-ups. I will do them right now. Gungan gave me 5 yesterday. Just give me a hot sec, y'all. Oh, I don't need to flip this. Lurking. Thanks, Nini. All right. Let's not break my. You're just gonna have to trust me, because I don't want to spend a bunch of minutes turning my thing around. But here we go. Let's do some pull-ups. Let's do some pull-ups. My hands I still got moisturizer on my hands. All right. Can you see me? I hope so. Let's do 5 at a time. I hope you guys don't kill me today, because I gotta do 495 deadlifts for 5 tomorrow. 495. So I hope you guys don't kill my back. I hope you guys don't kill my back here. I was talking to Hope last night. We have some good ideas. We're gonna probably want to chat with you. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Let's chat. Yes, I'm gonna do 495 for 5 tomorrow on the deadlift. Last week I did 480 for 5. It went pretty well. Yesterday I did 370 for 5 on squat, and I failed on my 5th rep. So it would be really nice to get the 495 tomorrow, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen, to be honest. But that's okay. I need a solid reset of my plan. I failed on my bench and I had to go back down. And then, yeah. So I have to deload my bench, my squat, and I imagine I'll have to deload my deadlift after tomorrow. All right, 5 more pull-ups. Oh, I did them wide too. I did them nice and wide. Johnny, send me a whisper if you want to chat. I'm usually free in the evenings for you. Yes. I squat Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I squat heavy Mondays and Fridays. Yeah. So I work out 10 a.m. Pacific. There's my pull-ups. I hope you guys are happy. I'm trying to improve mine because I think I developed a few habits here and there. On your squat? Let me guess, is it something to do with knees coming in, maybe? Yeah, knees coming in? I got something for that. Let me, I have some like better bands, like bands that I use specifically for this, that I got on Amazon. I just don't know why they are anymore. But your knees were coming in and you're leaning in too far forward. Well, let me give you two things for that. Actually, I'll give you 3 things for that to help you fix that. Now, what you probably have is some tight ankles and some tight hips. So the first thing that I would probably recommend, get one of these bands, and you're gonna wanna put them just above your kneecap here, like this. And I want you to do your warm-up sets with these, or even your working sets with these, and really just focus on pushing this band out as you do squats, right? Now, that's probably the first one because I forget the names, but these muscles on the outside of your butt, probably not as strong. Now, the second thing I'd probably say to do is, yeah, somewhere like the mid glute, the outside of the glute, that's the muscle that forces your knees outwards when you activate them on the squats. Now, the second thing is probably ankle mobility. Now, there's 2, you have a similar bend? Yeah, just right above it, and just really focus on that form and pushing them out. Now, the second thing is, do your heels have a fall? Or are your heels good? Because you mentioned you're leaning forward a little bit. So to me, if you're leaning forward a little bit, you either have some ankle mobility issues or some hip mobility issues. And for ankle mobility, I don't have anything to put this on. Yeah, ankle mobility. So there's 2 muscles in the calf. There's the gastrocnemius, which is up high, and then there's the soleus here, right? And the gastrocnemius gets stretched when your knee is straight, but the soleus gets stretched when your knee is bent, and that's the mobility that you need for squat, having a loose and flexible soleus muscle. So I would recommend you can start leaning like this and just try to keep the knee on the ground. Another thing that you can do, and I don't really have something that I can put my feet on, but I will demonstrate on this parallel here. You can put your foot on something like that, and your heel stays on the ground, right? And this will, yeah, if you had something that your heel could stay on the ground, I guess I could use a weight plate. You know what? I'm just gonna turn this around. Hopefully you can see me. And then I think the last exercise that you can do, yeah, that purple band down here. I do this before every squat. So you can get one of these weights here, right? The plate, and you can just put your foot on it like that, and you bend your knee and you just lean forward, and that's gonna, I hope you can see me, that's gonna stretch this down here. And you can additionally, you can take one of these bands and you can put it, if you have an impingement, you can take a band that wraps around the bottom here and pulls back on this one of the bones in the ankle here. And then if you have some sort of impingement, the impingement will go away and then you'll be able to glide better. All right, here's the last exercise. This is great for hip mobility. I do this every day before my squats. You take one of these bands, you have it nice and low, right? And you're going to put your leg into it and you're gonna get it all the way up as high as you can on the crotch here. And you're gonna get down on one knee. I hope you can still hear me, can see me. And you're going to lean forward in a lunge, but you're also going to rotate this knee in. And you're gonna lean forward and rotate this knee in. And this will get you a ton of extra hip mobility. And this was the difference for me, to be able to get nice and low and stay nice and upright. So push it and lean forward. And you'll feel like a little gap in your hip, and it just stretches very nicely. So that's That's what I got. I'm not an expert, Johnny, but I like to help. I hope all that helped. You might need to pick up a bigger band. Yeah, the band is nice, and it's nice for pull-ups and stuff, you know. All right, can you guys see me okay? That's the question. Yes, you can. And let's move this a little bit. Get my car out of the way. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'll be there watching your squats, Johnny. If you got any questions, if you need any help, I'm here for you, my friend. You, Hope, Barn Brother, Ricky, all the Canadians, you guys are the best. And I appreciate all of you, so I'm gonna be able to help you in any way that I can. All right, let's get back to work after our little info sesh for Johnny. Anything for Johnny? Let's get the wrists out. Let's get the wrists nice and taken care of. So we need strong wrists. You just listed most. You just listed most of the people we want to talk to about same thing as you. Nice. I'll name you. Yeah, whisper me. Awesome. Man with a plan. That's what we like. Guys, my forearms are very sore from rice bucket training. Lurking. Okay, eating then having to run to the shot. I hope you have a nice meal, and I hope everything at the shop is on sale. I hope everything is 75% off. And yes, has my cool down gone off? Can I give Stars and Bars a shout out now? Can I give Stars and Bars a shout out? Is it time? 4 minutes? Come on. Can I give him the regular shout out? I can at least give him the regular shout out. No, I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. No, okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. I'm sorry, I apologize, Mr. Bars. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I'll give you a better shout out. I'll give you a better shout out in 4 minutes. How about that? So we gotta take care of the wrists. I don't have any wrist problems, and that's mostly because I spend a whole lot of time taking care of them and doing rice bucket training. So yes, and I'm sorry I spelled it wrong, but I will fix it. I will fix it in 3 minutes from now. All right, let's sit on my hands. Let's sit on my hands. Take care of the. Take care of wrist mobility. Just roll, rock back and forth. Get my neck too. Ugh. So again, y'all, the Discord link is pinned in the chat. I've made a Discord, the mycelium. If you want to be an M word, click the link and join and say what's up. It's very bare bones. I'm working on it. Again, I'm new to all this. But, you know, I'll be posting my stream times, my workouts, maybe some food plans. Maybe if Spilt Kilt wants to post her meal prep recipes, that would be cool. And, yes, food. I have to go make food today. I don't have any food. I gotta go meal prep. Go make some more soup. go make some more soup because I got a big lifting day tomorrow. I got a huge deadlift and I really want to pass it. 495 would be awesome. What kind of soup? I love lentils and I love peas, so I think today will be green split pea soup. Green split pea soup. I really like, there's a really famous restaurant in the area that I live in. Well, actually not in my area, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, called Anderson's Split Pea Soup, and I'm gonna follow their recipe. Legendary restaurant out in the middle of nowhere with a crazy split pea soup recipe. So I'm always making split pea or lentil soup. Soup is my favorite food group. So very simple, very cheap too. Just salt, fat, acidity, lentils, some mushrooms. When I tried a vegan diet, soup was a go-to for sure. Make some super soups, yes, some super soups. Yeah, you know, I think some people, like what they complain about veganism, a lot of the foods are the same consistencies, you know? And a lot of the food I eat is the same consistency. Fortunately, I really like it, but it's not for everybody. All right, let me give Mr. Bars his proper shout out. Stars and bars. There we go. I spelled it correctly. I made some pretty tasty meals. Well, shout out Johnny for making the tasty meals too. What did you like to make? And I assume by the way you said it, smoked tofu had a lot of uses. How do you smoke it? I've never smoked tofu before. All right, it's time to get the lats and the triceps, and then we gotta take care of the shoulders, and then we're gonna do some handstands. So yesterday, y'all saw me do a whole 1 minute handstand. My first. Thin slices was almost like smoked Gouda. Really? They sell smoke. Oh, so you didn't smoke it yourself. Okay. Thin slices were almost like Gouda. Yeah, I don't even know how I would even smoke tofu here. I guess air fryer or something? What, and you put like a bunch of wood chips in there? Or in the oven? I'm not very creative with tofu, to be honest. If you guys want to know about tofu, go check out Tofu Warrior streams. Ninja brand smoker. Let me check that out real quick. Ninja brand smoker. Ninja smoker. Ooh, 7-in-1 electric outdoor grill. Ooh. It's cheaper than I expected. Very cool. Well, add it to the list of things I want. The giant list of things I want. Let me make sure I can see. I am also streaming on YouTube, so I gotta make sure I can see. I got the multi-chat up, so I gotta make sure I'm not missing any YouTube comments, but I don't think anybody's coming in for now. They also have these puffed up tofu cubes here that you can like put peanut butter and jam on. Puffed up tofu. Geez, are you more vegan than I am, Johnny? Hold on. Are you coming in here and out veganing me on my own stream? Is this what's going on? Yeah, see, I'm like the lamest, most uninspired vegan. You just throw a whole bunch of things into a pot and then I let it cook. I either let it cook for slow cooker for 8 hours or I pressure cook it for 10. Like, all I eat is rice and lentils, rice and pasta, split peas. So, I guess I'm getting out vegan in my own stream, y'all. Shout out Johnny. Shout out Johnny. My triceps, I guess my lats are pretty especially sore from, I did 30 pull-ups yesterday. So, I think that's why I'm feeling some DOMs today. And as promised, I'm getting my splits back. So I'm gonna be holding some splits. So, I apologize if it looks like I'm in a lot of pain, because I am. So I'm not gonna do middle splits, like official middle splits, because it'll probably hurt my knee, just all that force on my ACL getting pushed inwards. But I will do my left and right splits for sure, because this is a gymnastics stream. So yeah. All right, middle split. All right, let's do first. We're going to do some lunges, and we're gonna lean over like this. We're gonna hold that, and we'll get our hamstring like that, and then we will actually go into the split. So 2 full stretches before we actually attempt the split. We gotta warm up the splits, right? All right, we gotta stretch out or drink some water too. So the first one that I'm going to do is, the 2 most important things for the split is going to be this front hamstring and then this back hip. So we're going to get this back hip first. And I think I picked the wrong pants for this. Not a lot of elasticity on these pants. But you're going to get this knee forward, and it's going to be about 90 degrees here, and you're going to reach up the side of the hip that you're trying to stretch, and you're going to try to get as tall as possible. And then lean over to the side. So make sure you're nice and square though. You don't want to open up this way. Nice and square. Now, the key to getting more flexible, according to my Circus Olay friends, my contortionist, if you want to get more flexible, you have to stretch at least every 11 hours. You're not going to you can maintain flexibility stretching less, but if you want to get more flexible, you need to stretch at least every 11 hours, and you need to hold the stretch 11 minimum. If you want to stretch at least every 11 hours, and you need to stretch for at least 30 seconds, you need to hold the position. I prefer a minute, because I got all this muscle that needs to be stretched out, but every 11 hours, at least 30 seconds, so that's 3 times a day. If you want to get more flexible, you need to stretch 3 times a day. So when you wake up sometime during the day and when you go to sleep, and I guarantee, the midnight mushroom guarantee, if you do all that, you will become more flexible. Yes, Johnny. Are you trying to get more flexible too? It's really important. Super important. And I'm trying to stretch more. I definitely don't stretch every 11 hours, but I used to be flexible, and as I'm getting stronger, I feel like I'm losing it, sadly. I just think it becomes more important as you get older. Yeah, man. Strength, flexibility, and cardio, right? You want to be strong so that you don't get frail when you're older. You want to do cardio so that you can actually get older, right? Longevity, and then flexibility. Yep. We don't need we're trying to hold out as long as we can, and staying self-sufficient. I think that's what it's all about, right? Not having to rely on others for as long as we can as we get older. That's why I work out. All right, let's do the split. A lot of daylight between me and the ground, but we'll get there. We'll get there and try to maintain the hip in the front like this. We don't want to turn out like that, so we're going to try to stay as forward as we can. What do we think, chat? A lot of daylight down there. And it's mostly, my hamstrings are good, it's mostly just the hip, to be honest. So I really need to get this hip nice and stretched out. So I'll hold this as long as I can. Pretty painful, y'all. Pretty painful. But I feel like I'm sinking into it. You gotta breathe, and as you breathe out, you gotta sink into it, you know? Ugh. 3 more seconds, 2, 1. Alright, let's do the other side. We're gonna do these splits here, and then we're probably gonna roll around on the PVC pipe for a minute. And then we're gonna take care of the shoulders.
Shrew Room MM.
Hi Prabhu. It's good to see you, bro. How you doing today, man? I'm working on my splits right now, so enjoy the show. It's good to see you. Shout out Prabhu. Did you ask her out yet? I better see a yes. I better see a yes. Yes! Your team won? Let's go! And you're in top 2. So remind me, the top 2 means you have a chance to play for the championship now. That was the goal. You get the chance to play for the championship. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, 2 chances to reach the finals. Nice. Nice. Alright, I am stretching my hip out here. 2 chances to reach the final. And what does that entail? How do you get the finals? Just win 1 game and you're in the finals? Or you have to go take care of business and beat up everybody? What's the 2 chances to 1 win game, I assume? Alright, we are, this hip is sinking into it right now. This is really nice. Ugh. Alright, let's get the hamstring. Then we can do the split. Alright, we're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. This side's gonna be tougher. I had surgery on this left hamstring about 10 years ago, and yeah, it's icky. It's a round robin tournament. Each team plays 14 games. Oh. So cricket has an American-like situation where there's a whole regular season, and then based on how you do in the regular season is how you get, I guess, placed in the playoffs. Your path to the championship is a little bit easier if you do a little better in the regular season. Am I understanding that correctly? Okay, we've held this for a minute. Now let's do our split. Let's turn this way a little bit. Turn this way a little bit. There's international and domestic cricket. The one going on right now is domestic. It's around a 50-day tournament. Wow. That's pretty, month and a half plus. Alright, y'all, this one is tougher. This left split here. It's harder to stay vertical here. It's harder to stay nice and square, but we're gonna hold it. We're gonna hold it. Oh, you'll be right back. Celebration, okay. Enjoy your celebration, bro. Go out and celebrate. It's not often your team's gonna make the playoffs or the championship, you know? If there's 20 teams in the league, right? It's probably gonna take you're expected to win one championship every 20 years, so you don't get to see it all that often, right? Okay. We did our splits, so what we're gonna do now is time to take care of the shoulders a little bit. I'm gonna take care of the shoulders just a tad. Um, so I guess what we're gonna start with first is our face pulls. And I'm going to change my microphone to my headset so you guys can hear me a little better. And I think somebody added me on Discord, so let me check it out. No, they just want me to buy Discord Nitro. Damn, too bad. I thought I had a friend, and it's just Discord Nitro. Too bad. All right, let's change the mic to my headset, because I'm going to stand in the corner really far away. There we go. Better. That's better. And I will see you guys in the back corner over there as I do my face pulls. All right, so as you guys know, I have a little bit of a minor shoulder injury. I wouldn't even really call it, about all the noise. I wouldn't even really call it an injury because it really doesn't slow me down. It's just a little bit of pain, and we want to do the things to help it not feel pain, right? So we are going to do some face pulls. How do you do face pulls? You pull your face. And what you do next is you rotate upwards, like this. Okay? It's really important to rotate these wrists and pull through the pinkies, right? And rotate them all the way back like this. And then when you're done, you don't want to drop them like this. You want to do the exact exercise in the reverse, right? All right, so we're gonna do a few sets of 10 of these, maybe two. So pull straight to the face, flip up, just like that. Nice and easy. So it's not really the most difficult exercise, but I say this all the time. If you have some shoulder problems, it might be because there's parts of your shoulder that maybe overcompensate for other parts of the shoulder, and those other parts of the shoulder maybe atrophy and they become weak, and maybe structures in your shoulder aren't moving as they should, you know? Um, and so then the pain starts to come in. And so if you want to make it better, you need to strengthen those atrophied parts of the shoulder, right? There's four heads of the rotator cuff, and probably at least one of them is probably going to be pretty weak. So that's what we're addressing right now. So that we can bench and overhead press nice and heavy, no pain, no change in form, you know. But yeah, we'll do one more set of those, and then you'll see me come back over here, get back in the frame. Take a hit of the mighty real quick, and then we're gonna keep going. One more set. I'll do one more set of these face pulls, and then time to move on to a different exercise.
Cool. There we go. All right, we gotta make sure to take that down because I have accidentally opened up my garage while it's still there. I don't know how I didn't damage this thing. I don't know how I didn't break my garage, derail the whole thing. But we'll take it. All right, so next, what we're gonna do is some banded external rotation. So I'll get one of my floss bands here and literally externally rotate and just externally rotate here. Love this song. All right, so next, and I can do these sitting down, which is nice. Am I in frame? And why can't I see my Twitch preview? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Am I in frame? I can scoot this back a little bit. Yeah, I'll scoot this back a little bit so you guys can see me a tad bit better. Let's just scoot the whole table back. Sorry guys, I'm still in my low production era. I'm still figuring it out. It's tough, you know? There we go. That's good. I think that's good. I think that's a good spot. I think that's a solid spot right there. All right. Get some water, of course. And let's do our external rotation. So the first one, you guys know, we take our band here, and we're gonna sit right here. Our elbows are at 90 degrees. We're gonna retract our scapula like we do. You go up, back, and down. And you're gonna stand here, and you're going to point your thumbs, and you're just gonna pull straight out. And you're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. So make sure what I need to focus on is making sure that my right shoulder doesn't lift and keep it nice and low. And again, we're going to push through these pinkies and really just rotate it out as far as we can. And this is what I do. One of my favorite exercises to make sure that my shoulders stay nice and healthy. Got to keep them nice and healthy. What I'm also going to do, I haven't eaten anything, so I want to get something in my stomach real quick. I got some rice cake here that I'll be munching on between sets because I need to make a better effort of eating in the morning.
What's up, Ricky? Is it because of all the clothes? Or do you mean my personality? I told you guys I'm trying to get off the caffeine. I do feel like the caffeine does make me a little old as a person. And I want to be more consistent as a person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping next week I get off the caffeine and I'm not cold. For you, Ricky. I got some rice cakes here. Breakfast of champions. Oh yeah. No, I'm actually like sweating under this pretty bad. And I need to take it off. I'm sweating pretty bad. But I'm still warming up, so I gotta build the sweat up. Alright, let's do the next exercise. How you doing today, Ricky? It's good to see you in here. I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Alright, so again, 90 degrees, retracted scapula, thumbs pointing out, pull them, rotate the pinkies upwards. I'm gonna hold it for 10 seconds. 8, 9, 10. You're just leaving work. Wow. Dang, so when do you sleep, dude? I still don't understand your schedule. You're on the East Coast. And you're more than 3 hours. You're like 4 hours ahead, right? 5 hours ahead? Because you're really far out there on the east of Canada, huh? So what time is it there? Like 4 o'clock? 3 o'clock? Crazy. I know you work hard. I know rebar is a tough job. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this again. One more time. Work from 7 to 3. Dang. And you stream from 3 to 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2:30. We started early today. Nice. Do you enjoy construction? My parents do construction. Alright, up next, a second form of external rotations. Ricky, I have a Discord now. If you'd like to join, no pressure. It's very. I know there's a lot of Discords, a lot of solid streamers with Discords, and I know the notifications. Sleep is something I have yet to conquer. Aren't we all just trying our best, Ricky? But I don't know, man. We just can't seem to figure it out, huh? Maybe one day. But I got a Discord. It's pinned in the chat. I'm also live streaming on YouTube as well today. So if you're feeling generous and you got the ability to lurk on the YouTube live stream, you would be the biggest baller, the biggest mushroom baller of all time. All right, let's do this second banded external rotation. It pays my bills and keeps me in shape. I really have to purge some Discords, yeah. Yeah, it's just Discord management. You just gotta put a bunch of stuff in folders. Maybe mute the ones that you're maybe less interested in. But yeah, I gotta do that too. And I have a new account, Midnight Mushroom, and I'll be active on that. And let's do our next set of external rotations. So we take our bend and we start forward like this, and we just rotate out like this. 2, 3, 4. Appreciate you, Ricky. Let's give Ricky his shout out. We gotta give him. Ricky has a thing that he shouts me out when I show up. I need to figure that out for cool people, especially like Ricky. I think it's a Stream Elements thing, but I'm not entirely sure. But Ricky is the man. I'm on a ton of Palia servers. Yeah, Palia looks like a fun game. Ricky, get better. Is it? Can I do it? Come on, Frosty Tools. There it is. Ricky's all about that self-improvement grind, both in and out of the gym. They're serving up fitness, gaming, and mental health chats like it's their birthday, which it was recently. Happy birthday, Ricky. From weigh-ins to Wayne's Day, this streamer's got you covered. Just don't expect them to weigh in on whether Elden Ring or working out is better. Oh, my apologies, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta. Let me take this really. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, my friends. I use Lumia Stream, but there's a ton of chatbots that offer it. Okay, I'll check that out. I appreciate the recommendation. All right, I'm going to do these banded external rotations here, and then I'm going to do my crispy Spideys, named after our legendary moderator, Crispy Spidey. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I'm gonna do my Crispy Spideys, and then it's time for the exciting part. It's time to do some handstands. Time to do some Crispy Spideys, and then it's time to do some handstands. So I can move this back here, and you guys should be able to see me. I'm not like overwhelmed, but there are so many different tools and things that do the same thing and things that overlap. And if you get one thing, it's not gonna let you use another thing. Like it's just so much. Like there's so many crazy things that you can do with your streams. All right. So again, Crispy Spideys, 3 seconds on the bottom, 5 seconds on the top. Keep the elbows in and pull the band out. So 3 seconds down here, 5 seconds up here. And we don't want to go too high, because if I go too high, you'll notice my elbows start to come out. So if you got the strength, you can also bounce like this. And one more of those. Okay. We're gonna do one more set of our Crispy Spideys, and then we're gonna go for another minute handstand. We'll do a few handstands, a few planches. We'll probably do, we're gonna do some rice bucket training, and then we'll also do some ab rolling. So stay tuned for all that. It's gonna be really fun. It's been a really nice day. A lot of good people have come in here. A lot of my friends have come in here. So it's been a really awesome day, everybody. I appreciate you all. Let's get some water in, and let's do our last set of Crispy Spideys, so that we can take this sweatshirt off and not be all sweaty underneath. So 3 seconds at the bottom, 5 seconds at the top. 3 seconds at the bottom. I can also rotate my hands out, because this is how I do my bench. Three, 4. 3. Okay, one more. Yeah, I gotta go higher, and I'm not going high enough, but I need to go a little bit higher on those. Alright, let's do some handstands, y'all. Let's do some handstands, y'all. Let's do some handstands, because the title does have gymnastics in it, so we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. Okay, here's my phone, so I got my timer. Alright, so yesterday I said I was able to do a 1 minute handstand. Let's see how long we can do it today. So I don't expect a minute today because of how hard I went yesterday, and I got it yesterday. Well, we'll try to get, 45 seconds in. Oh, we feel a little heavy. My core is very sore from the rolls, the ab roller. Not gonna lie. Gotta get nice and tall. Oh. We'll jump back up. Nope. One more time. Nope. Ah. I'm weak, y'all. I'm weak. I'm a weak human being. But we'll get there. We'll get it. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back, y'all. Just give me some time. Just give me some time. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of those, but my second set needs to be better effort than the first. You guys saw me. I was sitting in that position. I was low, which is not good, you know. I was sitting low on my shoulders instead of pushing tall. And when you push tall, that's your strongest and most stable position. Yeah, it's hard, Ricky. It is hard. Yes, and the way to start, go up to the wall and kick up against the wall, right? Go up to the wall and kick up against the wall. Try to hold it on the wall and just slowly try to kick your feet off, kick your heels off the wall. And then when that goes pretty well, it's time to face the other way. And then try to kick your toes off the wall and try to hold it. But Ricky, if you're serious about a handstand, maybe consider getting some of these parallettes, because they're good for stability. It's much easier to hold a handstand on parallettes than it is the ground, and it's a little less painful on the wrists. So your wrists don't get beat up as bad if you got wrist pain, you know? Or you want to prevent wrist pain, right? All right, you try that. Good, excellent. Let's do this next handstand and see how long we can get. Ugh. Let's get tall. We gotta get tall. There we go. Nice and tall. Push the collarbones into the neck. What are they called? The things that my hands are on right now? I was 30 seconds. These are called parallettes. They're called parallettes. They're nice for handstand stuff. And L-sits, right? L-sits are a good one. Maybe I need to start doing L-sits too. Maybe I need to start doing some L-sits too. So I'll do one more set of handstands. I did 2 handstands for about 30 seconds. I'm pretty happy with that. And we're gonna try one more, and then we'll do some planches. Now, I was supposed to do planches yesterday, but I did one, and I just felt like my shoulder was a little frustrated about it. So we're gonna see how it feels today. Cause my number one, I would love to get a planche back, but my number one goal right now is to lift my super heavy bench press, and I don't want anything to stop me on my way. Planche is gonna help me with the strength for sure, but I just don't need to pick up a shoulder injury to slow me down as I pursue it. Let's get this last handstand in. How does one spell that? I will spell it for you right after I do this handstand. Oh, God. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired because I can't hold a handstand. I gotta squeeze my butt a little better. There we go. Oh. Oh. Alright, I think we're good on the handstands today, y'all. Let me spell parallette for Ricky here. Let me spell parallette for Ricky here. Parallette? Parallette? Is there one L or 2 L's? It's 2 L's, 2 T's, that's what I thought. Parallel. How about that? Does that look good? I think so. There we go. All right, let's do our planches now. So we got our paper towels over here. And we use these, and we put our paper towels on this chair. So how do you train for planche? You just gotta do it. This is one of the ways to do it. Just get something nice and level and get in a position. Lean forward as hard as you can. And just try to hold it. Now if I had some special kind of, what I want is some kind of band. I'm not really sure how I would set it up, but some kind of band here that I can put on my feet, and then I can just sort of bounce up and down, right? The goal is to, it's kind of hard to jump off of these paper towels, but we're just trying to lift our feet off the paper towels and try to hold it with as little assistance as possible. So let's see, hopefully this feels good. Hopefully this doesn't hurt you bad. Oh, that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt too bad, y'all. That didn't hurt too bad. So I'll do my 3 sets. And it's tough. Like, you really lean forward. It's painful, and then when you get out, there's like an extra pain. It's pretty annoying. Like, it doesn't feel like real pain, I guess. It feels like it's a sting, but it's not like an actual pain that it's like, oh, you need to stop this or you're gonna hurt yourself. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a pain that I only feel when I do this. It's not a real pain. Fake pain. Fake pain. Okay, let's do this. Let me get some water. And we're gonna do those 2 more sets of that. We're gonna do 2 more sets of that. And then I think we'll do the ab roller before the rice bucket. And I think today is going to be a little quicker of a stream. I've been telling you guys that I'm going to ramp up my Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays a little bit more. I'm just taking a minute to get used to it, my body, get my schedule a little used to it. So they're going to stay light for this week, and then hopefully next week will be a little bit more intensive. Okay, I'm gonna go ride home singing some Electric Cowboy, I think. I'll check in when I'm back. Hey, I appreciate you, Ricky. I'm probably not gonna be streaming for super long today. I got some business to attend to, but it's really good to see you, Ricky. Shout out, Ricky, get better. He do be getting better. He getting stronger. And I'll see you when I see you, bro. Thanks for coming in. Let's do this next set for Ricky. Let's get strong, get big, feet on the towels, and then forward. How do I like the ab roller? Dude, my abs are so sore today. And I feel it like in the lower part. It's really nice because I feel like my problem, my hips, like if I do crunches and stuff or like leg lifts, my hip flexors take over instead of my low core. And the ab roller forces the lower abs to work. So my lower abs are very sore today, which is exciting. So I would use it. 4 sets of 10 every day, Ricky. 4 sets of 10. Whew. All right. We're gonna do another set here, and it's time to do some ab rolling. And it's gonna suck today. Yesterday it was hard, but I wasn't tired. Today it's gonna be hard again, but I am tired. You know, this is, you know, where people in their fitness journeys usually tend to get tripped up, you know? They can get those first couple workouts in, and then they just feel sore. They start thinking up of reasons why, you know, maybe I need to not go as intensely on this next workout. Maybe I need to take a day off. But you gotta push through it. You gotta push through that initial soreness. If you can get through that initial soreness, you can keep working out. But that initial delayed onset muscle soreness of those first couple workouts are tough. What's up, Crispy Spidey? Shout out Crispy Spidey. The best mod around. One of the best streamers around. Super awesome guy. Super fun guy. Let me see if I can give him a shout out. Go check out his page and give him a follow, please. 8 minutes. Sorry. Crispy Spidey. Can I give him the normal shout out? Yes, I can. Join us in following Crispy Spidey. Everybody go give him a follow, please. He deserves it. He works so hard. Of course, you're the man. And this planche here is for you. My last planche. Super tough, but it's for you, Crispy. We gotta lean forward and hold it as long as we can. Ow! We're getting stronger. When we started, I could lean forward, but I couldn't push my way back. So chat, we are getting stronger on the planche, but it's probably gonna take me over a year to get a planche, let's be honest. It's gonna take me a long time to get a planche. And I'm probably gonna have to lose like 20 pounds. But it's fine. We could be the fittest paleo party ever. Wonder if I can turn my plot into a gym. That'd be fun. I haven't played much paleo, but I'm sure I understand the reference. Yeah. You two should connect. Be paleo bros. Paleo bros. All right. Let's do some ab roller stuff. Let's do my ab roller stuff. We're gonna do 4 sets of 10. And it ain't gonna be easy. All right. Oh gosh, oh no. I'm so sore. I'm so sore. Oh gosh, that hurts. That hurts a ton. That hurts a ton. Hey guys, I only really run the tower, but I'd like to get into it soon. Hey Ricky, if you stream Paleo, I'll be there. I'll watch it. Guys, I'm actually gonna have to go right now. I'm really sorry. I told you guys it would be a short stream, but I got something actually in the next 6 minutes here. So today's gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna have to come back and do these later tonight. But tomorrow, please, yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta go. But tomorrow, Stars and Bars, welcome back. Tomorrow I'm gonna be lifting heavy, a deload squat day, but I'm doing 495 for 5 on deadlift, and then I'll be doing 270 for 5 on bench. So please tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll also be doing some gaming. I hope to do some gaming today, but I got some responsibilities to take care of. I'm sorry to end this abruptly, guys. I'm really sorry. But we're gonna go raid somebody real quick. We're gonna go raid Diana the dog groomer, cause she's great. Where am I? Diana, the dog groomer. Again, I'm really sorry, guys, that I gotta end this abruptly, but I'm sorry that phone call and I'm getting texts. You guys know how life is. But tomorrow, I'm gonna try 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Oh, the Ruck Show. I literally just clicked enter. Yes, everything. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, Crispy. But we gotta run. Everybody, get your emojis ready. I'll check out the Ruck Show next time. Appreciate you guys, and hopefully I can game later. Bye bye.